Welcome everyone to Energy Gal Meditations. I'm Lisa. I work with the human energy system in tandem with cosmic energies, and it is my intention to create for us a safe space for our healing journey, whether you want to call that emerging, ascending, becoming more aware, however you want to call it, but we are shifting. And I create sound meditations for calming the nervous system, guided meditations for the wounded inner child, as well as written meditations to help you re-narrate your story and come into a more empowered reality. And I also offer energy updates and intuitive messages to help you consciously work with the energies that I believe are happening right here, right now in our world. It's so good to have you along, and I'm excited for this year of 2024, and I came up with a word that I think sums up everything, at least for this next week, or this next month, this next quarter, or this whole year. I think it's an overarching theme, and this word is simple. That's it, simple. And I have a few points to make, and I want to keep it simple. So here's the first one. If there is an issue, if there is a problem, choose the simplest choice. Look for the simplest choice. If you have a situation with a family member, look for the simplest, least dramatic, and emotionally draining choice. Okay? That is the big thing. Be careful of the energies coming in and the energies coming out. The energies coming in and the energies going out. Pick the simplest choice. So right now I'm having a situation with a family member, and the simplest choice is to hold space, not try to defend myself, not to try to figure the other one out, not to try to make my case, but it is simply to hold space, forgive, and allow. Choose simple when it comes to the energies. Number 2, many of us are going to be feeling very led to a minimalist lifestyle. I think that we're going to be feeling less compelled to do huge, lavish vacations, ginormous homes, spending lots on mortgages, spending a lot of money. I think that we're going to come into a very grounded, settled, quieter, more minimal life. I think that we'll be probably growing our own food, visiting the local farmers market, learning how to create our own foods. We're going to become more aware that the foods that we are eating are affecting our energy systems. We're going to become more aware that the water we're drinking needs to be purified and clean and even held up to our heart and calibrated to compassion before we even drink it. We're going to be becoming aware that we take a moment to thank the food that was prepared, those who prepared it for us. We're going to become aware that those are energies that we are ingesting into our system. We're going to become aware that the medications we're taking hold with them a frequency, and we're going to get curious about that. So it's this simple energies, becoming aware of the energies. The third point I wanted to make is that we're going to be becoming aware of the drama that's in our lives, and it's going to be something that we feel that we want to minimize. Minimizing the drama. What does that look like? It means coming out of so much social media, not scrolling, not even having the apps on our phone, not buying into the sensationalism of things, not needing the latest and the updatest. It's going to mean if there's a lot of drama going on in the family, that we don't fan the flame of it. If there are toxic energies in our world, we don't talk about it. It's not that we're ignoring it, but we're not fanning the flame of it. We're not buying into it and continuing it on. It means minimizing watching the news or reading the news. It means becoming more discerning about what we are allowing into our ear gates and eye gates and what we allow out of our mouth gates. Another point I wanted to make is we are going to be coming into an understanding that we need to feel our feelings, and that's important, but they are there to move through us. And too many of us have been marinating and swimming in our feelings, causing things to get muddy and mucky and stale and unhealthy and toxic. So feelings of victimhood, lack, entitlement, bitterness, unforgiveness, separation, top-down order, toxic anything. It's just not going to feel right with and in us anymore. We're going to become much more aware of it and say, I just don't want to partner with that. I just want to walk away from that. I don't want to fan the flame of it anymore. Even arguing with people how you are correct is still participating in the poop show of it all. So I think there's going to become a part of us that says, I want to minimize the drama, the sensationalism, and the toxic energies. And I don't want to partake in that either. And then the last point is becoming, again, much more aware of the energies coming and going. And that includes understanding that we are emerging. We are emerging out of the birth canal. We are awakening to this consciousness. We are becoming that butterfly coming out of the pupa. However you want to metaphorically speak this season that we are in right now. And what doesn't come with us into the new is generational drama, generational trauma, and the other toxic ways of being in relationship with ourselves, with each other, with the world, with nature. So I think we are simplifying our lives to come into a very grounded space. As you can tell as I'm talking, it's a much more, I don't want to say mindful, it's a much more discerning space. It's less autopilot. It's less believing everything that you are seeing written in the paper or hearing on the news or other people saying. And you're starting to say, I'm just no longer interested in all the high drama. Life feels better when things are less dramatic. So that is what I am sensing for what's happening in this next week, in this next month, in this next year. 2024 starts off pretty big and seeds are planted, which I think then we tend to, and then we reap towards the end of the year. And then I think 2025, 2026 will again be pivotal years. Of course, I've been saying that about every year, but definitely it's coming even more and more. If there was a picture that I wanted you to hold, it would be about you being on a journey and the space that you're going in is getting more and more narrow, but it's like it is greener and greener with more and more trees and more nature, more and more beauty around you. And you will feel less and less need to take so much with you. You will want to let go of the heavy backpack. you will want to let go of all of the things that you have on your tool belt, and you'll just say, I want to go into this next new, whatever that is, this new, as minimal and as simple as possible. That is what I am seeing. So thank you for sticking with me. And if I can be of assistance to you on your journey, I do one-on-one guidance sessions, both virtually and in my office. I do vibrational sound therapy, which is a one-on-one nervous system relaxation, calming, and I offer all sorts of stuff on my YouTube channel to assist you on your becoming journey. So thank you for being here. I'm excited for what's coming. I'm always full of excitement and joy for this that we have signed up for and are experiencing. Thank you for your time, your presence, your energies. The galaxies, I believe, all are leaning in and witnessing this beautiful becoming that is happening here. And you are a part of it. We love you. We love you. We love you. Take care, everyone. Here's a hug.